was pretty chill. I know. By the time this episode comes out, I guess that will already be out. So I guess I can.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if this can be public knowledge or not.
Yeah, but
but
they're really nonchalant. It was gonna be a Netflix episode. They just weren't talking about it, and then when it started, they made it that like the audience had no idea they were in the Netflix episode. They just went thinking it was a regular episode. Then he started the show. He was like, "This is for Netflix." And,
whoa,
That's cool. Was
they had
that the
no
mothership?
Yeah, they did it at the mothership. It's certainly like another. It's not that much different than another regular episode.
Right.
Well, there's like some surprise guests, but nothing. I mean, I don't want to downplay the episode, but it's like it's like what you expect from a culturing episode.
Well, hey, I'm pretty excied that you're gonna get to be brought up from Netflix. It's Martin Phillips.
Next Monday. By the time we release this, it will already be out probably for a week, I guess. But yeah, April 7th.
That's awesome, Martin.
You can
I'm
watch
so happy
it
for you.
And I'm near the end, so if you don't want to watch the whole episode, you can just skim.
That's what I always do, buddy.
You just skim towards the end.
Okay, April 7th.
Yeah, I don't even know when it's going to premiere. I don't know if it's like a thing where it uploads at 3 a.m. or they're going to have a special premiere time. So
Cool.
we'll see what happens. Yeah, it was
That's really
cool.
cool, man.
It went well.
Yeah, Martin, you've worked really hard for this, so don't downplay. Yeah, this is like
I just ride the wave, dude.
But this is like really exciting. So
thanks everyone. I guess. Sorry, I'm so I'm just a modest man. Try to be chill, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Are your parents excited?
I don't know if.
I bet your mom's excited.
I didn't tell my friends.
You haven't?
Because I don't know. Maybe I just don't want them to watch it. Like, I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Well, just tell them the timestamp of like when it is or something.
Yeah, I told my mom I met Roseanne. That's the thing I told my mom. But, I don't know. I just know this isn't their
cup of tea.
Yeah, cup of tea.
Yeah, but like I'm sure they'll still be like really excited for you because
I mean, I know my sisters definitely. Honestly, my parents, I don't think they're pretty behind on technology. I don't think they even have Netflix.
Well,
so,
I'm sure there'll be a way for them to watch it.
So my mom has to go to my sister's house, and
they can have a little watch party for you.
Yeah, that watch party. Yeah. But yeah, I guess sure. I'll text my parents. I'll let them know I'm gonna be on Netflix. And
it's crazy for the people out of the bucket too, right? It was just randos up there that are going to be on Netflix. Like
that was all right. No. I think there was talks. This was the episode, but there was like nothing official until the episode started. So like there was like big productions everywhere, like bigger than usual. So there were signs that this was the episode, so
and like lots of cameras and shit, right?
Yeah, exactly. Lot more cameras, a lot more stuff going on. And they made the stage brighter. It was way brighter than he usually. Yeah.
It would be funny if they were like, we don't know which episode is going to be on Netflix, and then there are just guys wearing like Netflix t-shirts, like wheeling around camera.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't.
Yeah. It definitely was not that obvious. Netflix people do not wear Netflix uniform.
Yeah.
So
that's CVS.
Yeah. So, the primetime channels will wear uniforms, but Netflix pretty chill, So. But yeah, I guess we'll see how they edit it. I don't know. We'll see let's do what they do. I guess I don't know. I've never dealt with Netflix before,
Are they
so
gonna
Did
have a
you?
bunch of episodes up? Is this like the first of a few?
they're doing 3 special episodes. So this
Okay.
is the first of 30, and then they're also gonna do a Tony Hinchcliffe stand-up special.
Oh my god, this guy's getting hooked up by Netflix.
Yeah, dude. They
They
signed.
said if you can't beat them, join them.
I guess
I
so.
mean, yeah. So we're
They've
yeah.
canceled all these shows by these progressives.
I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
dude, I see where things are going.
Yeah, they're like, we get the deal around here.
I don't know what they cancel. I don't think Netflix is a place for free speech, guys. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, they have Dave Chappelle, they have Kill Tony.
Oh,
They're
yeah, that's true.
they don't.
The warriors of free speech.
Yeah, I don't let Joe Rogan did his special on Netflix, and they still got John Mulaney. So
Yeah.
yeah, so they like to have a voice for everybody.
There's a
Yeah.
Netflix. We'll put anything.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Stranger
We'll
Things.
give anything a chance for a season.
Yeah, then they'll cancel it.
This is super exciting.
You know what?
So
I still watch Virgin River. I don't know if you're still on that.
I couldn't make it through the last season, but
Well, I'm still an avid viewer. I still watch it every time the new season premieres. I'm there.
maybe this increased attention will get you like a guest star role or
on
something.
Virgin River.
Yeah, or another
man.
Netflix show.
Well, the last season of Stranger Things is coming out. I'm trying to get on. Or, oh shit, what's that show? That all the middle-aged women like. What's
Sweet
that?
Magnolias.
No, the period piece. It's like really it's really steamy.
Bridgerton?
Bridgerton. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's how
That would be really funny.
I'll be on
Are they in
Bridgerton.
England in that?
I believe so.
Oh, you
They're
didn't pull your
I mean,
accent
look,
out.
Yeah. Well, they're in England. What? It's supposed to be like, what, mid-century England, but there's
I'm
like
not sure what it's supposed to be.
I don't know, but I'm saying, yeah, it's like mid-century England, but we have black people. Which is saying for the period. But okay.
They're like, if Hamilton can do it, so can we.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I am not signed any contracts with Netflix
You're like, I
or
am very
anybody.
open to anyone who would
Yeah.
like
No,
to.
Yeah, so
I'm open to
really,
all streaming services.
yeah, but maybe I'd be pretty woke and say, sorry, Amazon, I don't agree with your politics, man. 'Cause
I think if you're gonna do that, Martin,
I have to make a stand. I'm like, hey, I don't agree with the way you run your business. As a former employee,
Oh yeah, that's right.
it sucked. So,
oh, that would be a fun little selling point. I think, like from the warehouse to
Yeah.
like the screen.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I doubt anybody has made that leap. I doubt nobody has made it
I
work.
think you'd be surprised how many comedians have worked warehouse jobs.
Yeah, true.
Well, the Amazon one. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean,
it's brutal, man. Well, I think it may be better now. I think they do. I think you get back then you couldn't get hired full time, but I think they changed that.
Yeah.
So
Was that pre-COVID for you?
yeah, dude.
Oh,
that was-
right, yeah.
Pre-COVID, and it's funny. I got hired. Then a couple years later, Charlie applied. He didn't get hired.
He got turned down by
Yeah,
Amazon.
well, yeah, I turned down. I was like, wow, man, I guess it's pretty competitive now. I guess.
The interview. Like, did you interview?
I didn't even get fucking interview. I don't know what Charlie applied for. I just sent in an application, They're like, yeah, you start at this date, and that was
I hope
it.
it's
Like
like
stack boxes?
scenarios like if you've already taken your 2 15-minute breaks, but your friend asks you if you'd like to hit the vape outside, will you A, hit the
Oh.
vape, B,
Wow.
continue working, and like
Here's-
everyone fails.
Well, actually, here's the inside. You only have one 15-minute break, and then you have lunch, which is like 30 minutes. So
That's it for the whole day?
for the whole shift, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
What really sucks about it. They assigned you a shift, so they gave me the overnight shift, like 12:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. And I showed up. I was like, hey, can I get my shift like changed? And the supervisor said, oh no, we don't allow that until you have worked here for 90 days. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna be here that long, so. Fuck you, I guess. I guess fuck me. But
Well, speaking of
you
workplaces,
know what? Speaking of Amazon, actually, the lady in the movie was kind of like, she kind of worked for Amazon. Like,
yeah,
That's
definitely.
right.
who's like Jeff Bezos or works for Jeff Bezos or something?
Yeah, she's like I'd say she's like a number 3, right?
Yeah, you know. So yeah. Oh, by the way, Graham, did you get my email?
Yes. You
Okay.
want me to pull those up?
I sent you stuff for both episodes. So
Oh, so not all those photos are for this?
yeah. So there has a kangaroo.
You
Not
want the kangaroo?
for
Okay.
kangaroos, not for this episode.
All right, here we go. Woo. Oh,
Yeah, so-
okay. I want to
Yeah.
entire screen. Share. What? There we go. Sorry.
Oh, did you share it? Oh, now
There we go. Yeah.
I love this view.
Yeah,
cool.
infinity.
Okay. Is
But
this it?
that's a kangaroo. That's a kangaroo. No, it's not the kangaroo.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is that?
It's like it's like you and me.
You know what that is, Jenny?
Yeah, it's like a person. It's like- yeah, look, it's just it could be any of us. It's a very simple. It's like a person a child would draw. A child would draw a person like
That's
Yeah.
a
that.
lot of personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has a fat ass too, man. Right?
It for whatever reason it does make me miss being a child where I could just create something like that and that was enough.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to draw the way I draw people. I drew a head, then I had the arms and legs come out the head. My parents were very concerned that I was behind intellectually. They're like, is this concerning? He doesn't know how people look like. But
What did they say?
they never actually, I never went to see anybody. They just thought it was.
They just were like, "Oh, this is concerning."
Yeah, it's concerning. He draws people like this, I guess. But I learned how to draw, and now I'm pretty good at drawing. Pretty good at penises and butts and. Wait, just do this.
Oh my God! How many YouTube
Hey,
videos did
no,
you
just
send me?
Do the last three. Do the last three.
Oh my God! You watched these, right? Did we like?
Yes, I fucking
I
watched.
love the Lover album, probably my favorite album, but I'm always surprised when you go into her deep cuts. They're all so good. My husband actually, she was on tour when she was really young with Keith. Yeah, because we listened to a Love Story and I remember just thinking she's just going to be huge and the rest is history. I just think what's so interesting, because I love Cornelia Street, I love there's so many. There's just, you can't choose one, right? But I do love the Lover album.
Okay.
I don't really know what interview this is where there's puppies, but the point is she's a fan of Taylor. That's
Oh, okay.
Nicole Kidman star in this film.
You want any more of these now?
Sure, this is the second one. This is her and her husband rocking out to Taylor. It's how their marriage is good.
Well, they're just like us.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Good.
And I
Good.
guess
Good.
Yeah,
Excellent.
and then to start it off, we'll start off with this.
Oh my god. Ah.
Yeah, dude.
Jenny, I watched this, by the way.
Oh. Oh.
I actually watched the movie. So
We got his out. We got his stuff by now. We watched Babygirl with Nicole Kidman and this guy with
this
the
guy.
with the douchey tattoos.
I know.
And, anyway, Nicole Kidman she's like works for a big Amazon type company, and things are going good. She's got everything except one thing. A female orgasm. That's the one thing that's in from her life is she can't orgasm. So she starts a.
Well, she can on her own.
Well,
Right?
no, yeah,
She said
she
her
wants-
husband
she
is
wants a
Antonio
man.
Banderas.
Yes,
You know?
who you think would know how to do it, but
Yeah, I felt that to be like pretty. I was like, this casting is not very believable
It's
here.
so not believable.
Yeah, I'm
dude.
like, I don't believe that you've been married for years. Like,
Yeah.
I don't believe that this
30
is like the
years.
first time you're having this conversation. You know what I
it's
mean? Like,
concerning.
yeah,
It-
it's
it
concerning.
was. But anyway, she started a affair with not a coworker, actually a fucking intern. This kid's like 20. He's like, this is his.
I thought he was like, he at least gave off more like he was like an MBA intern to me.
Okay, I guess I didn't really.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what to. That makes more sense.
I mean, still bad.
Yeah,
right?
so, and-
but
I will say he was a very confident white man.
yeah, like I
Yeah.
thought he was probably like watching it. I thought he was probably like 28 or something.
yeah, it makes
you know,
sense.
like he's in a graduate program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like-
she first sees him on the street, and guess what? Dogs like him. So
Oh
that's,
yeah.
that's a major turn on.
Yeah, that was such a weird little scene there. Yeah.
It's funny that this dog bites the man, and then he gets the dog to stop biting the man, but we never find out what happens to the man the dog bites.
Yeah, and the owner's like, "Sorry guys, oh,
Yeah.
well,
Like,
let me
nothing
carry
happened.
on my way."
Yeah, nothing happens. I was like, what? Did he just fucking bite a guy? Like,
It was very like manic pixie dream boy kind of, you know, where it's like I feel like you would see a scene like that with like a Zoe Deschanel type character or something where it's like, oh, like they diffuse some situation and then it's like,
Right.
yeah, it's like it's a lot our first introduction to this character being him like calming down the dog. It's like, oh, this is a person who can exist in any scenario type of
It's like a
thing.
natural alpha, I guess. Or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah,
yes.
where it's like the dog recognizes him as the pack leader, kind
Yeah.
of, yeah.
oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
What are we going on this guy? Is he hot or not?
Play with my dog. He knows.
I say yes.
He
Yeah.
knows.
Okay.
You think he's
Yeah.
hot, but what about the douchey tattoos?
I was like I'm kind of fine with it.
I think the douchey tattoos are a turn off for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is weird, this is lame. But, I don't know, maybe he's too alpha for me,
Is he though? I don't know.
He seems like he's acting at it though,
He
almost.
thinks- he
Yeah.
thinks
It
he's-
feels like he hasn't done this.
Well,
Yeah.
very
I'm
much.
feeling more Mama's boy.
he definitely
Yeah.
has a lot
Really.
of confidence, though. He goes in there first day and criticizes what she's doing with the company. And he's like,
Like,
an,
yeah.
it's like an
Yeah.
intern.
Yeah.
But,
He I think like like later on in the film he describes his father and I thought the description of his father was very telling kind of about him because it's like his father was like this security for like very important people but then he like goes back to school later and becomes like this like a philosophy teacher, and he says that he was like complicated and impressive, but like what he says is impressive about him is like both that he is this like really tough person, but also that he wrote these like beautiful poems and stuff. So it's like
Yeah,
he
cool.
is
Yeah,
he's
cool
like
dad. Really cool dad. Yeah.
yeah, but it's like he's being set up where it's like he like appreciates like both of those sides, or he's at least trying to portray that, where he appreciates the like toughness but also like sees the value of like the softer side.
It's kind of like me, you know.
Yeah, sure.
I'm kind of tough. I
How are you with dogs?
My guy, he's pretty chill right now. So,
Yeah?
oh, I'm wearing my tailor shirt. Look, isn't that cool? You know what? There is one thing I was disappointed in with this film, and that is the lack of nudity. You know, like it's all about sex, but really you just get one nude scene, and really compared to the other films we have watched recently, really a thumbs down on
Yeah.
my review of the nudity that could have been. You know,
Yeah.
Honestly, it wasn't even that much sex.
I know. Well, it's more
It was a lot of like
foreplay.
Yeah.
well, like thinking about it
And their
and
dynamics and stuff,
like
I
yeah.
will say it got a little bit too far, too much for me.
It was too much for me as well.
Yeah.
And what's really funny is like I was cooking dinner while I watched this. And so I, you know, like I am kind of like doing my thing or whatever, and I'm watching it. And at a certain point, I was like, I don't even want to like eat anymore.
Yeah,
but I need to like see this through.
I was
part
gonna,
was it?
I was gonna say
The hotel
part-
room scene.
I was gonna say the part when she licks milk from the saucer.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
really.
And then he licks it off her face.
Yeah.
I know, yeah. That was a bit too much for Marty. I was like, it is a little bit weird. I don't
Yeah.
like this, but
Yeah, that was like too much for me.
And then he orders her the milk at that party.
Yeah, and makes her drink it.
He's staring at her while she drinks it.
Yeah,
But
I was like,
So weird.
Yeah. So anyway, but then they got this relationship going on, which of course inappropriate, guys. In case you were wondering, but then he also shows up at her house and hangs out with her family, and it's like, oh, geez, dude.
yeah, I mean, I did like that, where I liked the way they portrayed, I guess, the way someone can be dominating without like it being physical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
thought that was, you don't have to physically intimidate someone. It's like
yeah.
more of this having this
Yes.
person that could like blow up your whole life being around your family.
Presence.
Like that's also
Yeah.
domination.
The presence. Yeah. Do you think she likes being told what to do? Because in her job, she tells everyone what to do all the time. So now she wants it from the other side.
Yeah, I think it's that, and like I think it's not just that she likes being told what to do. She likes someone picking up on the fact that she likes that.
Which
Because-
definitely did, yeah.
It was like it really, I don't know, it was dark and kind of hot. When he like broke that plate, he was like, clean it up. I was like, oh man,
You
this
like
is,
that?
Yeah, I was like, man, this is kind of weirdly hot. I don't know.
It's funny that Martin's like the like milk stuff. No, but
Yeah.
like make me do a chore. Yes.
Yeah, there's you can do these. I heard this story. This was on like I don't know, it was like some NPR podcast, but that you can do the direct porn videos. That you can have your request what you want the porn star to do, and a lot of times their requests aren't even sexual. They're just like the woman would do dishes or something, or yeah, it was like so, yeah, it's not even yeah, but
Oh my god.
really sad. It got really sad because in the report, this guy requested the porn star to look at the camera to say, "Life is worth living. Don't kill you."
Oh my
That was the,
god.
yeah, this is the saddest thing. If that's this porn star is the only person you have to tell you to keep living. So,
That's insane. I feel so depressed now.
yeah, yeah. I guess that was a little bit much, but
That's insane, but
hey, speaking of porn star, I might see my girl.
Let's not refer her to her as your girl.
Hey,
yeah.
you don't know. Oh, you don't know. You don't know shit.
Mark
Okay?
is immediately extremely combative.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the dominant one. I'm gonna be like, pick it up.
How are those gifts doing she gave you?
They're around here somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Under
Oh
the
well.
pillow.
No, I don't think no. I think it's under my bed. Okay.
Yeah, don't forget to clean it, Martin. You want to get some
Wow,
sort of
I
infection.
first have to use it.
Gross.
I first have to,
Gross.
wear it out a little bit, but anyway. Yeah, we put that on YouTube. We didn't get flagged, so I guess we can show a synthetic vagina on
Good to know. Yeah.
yeah,
Great. That's going to make things so much easier for our
Yeah.
future.
yeah, because he's gonna be a big part of the show. Yeah,
Guest character.
yeah, little,
Another co-host, if you will.
yeah. Where is Little Well? I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, good.
I don't know if I have
30
her.
minutes almost.
Where did she go? I don't know what she
That's
is.
shaking while he looks for
Oh,
it.
man.
The apartment just falls to the ground when he like pulls it out.
She rolled under my bed. So I used to be scared. Like as a kid, I used to be scared if I ever got this, and then like the electricity would go out, and my mom would be like, "Hey, I found your flashlight." I'd be like, "No, don't." But anyway, so what do you think? Well, I'm sorry, we don't have to do that. Okay.
Thank you.
Did you silence Lola?
Yeah, she has to go back. Anyway, I don't know if any other guys named theirs, but this little
I'm sure you're one of many sickos who have.
yeah, wow, cool. But yeah, it's
I really didn't dig the last act of the movie, though, I have to say.
where her husband finds out.
Oh, yeah, where the husband finds out, and then they, like, have that super weird fight
Yeah,
thing, you know? And then he basically does, like, he uses his alpha energy to, like, heal the husband, too, or
yeah,
whatever.
it's like,
Yeah, that was really
And
weird.
they're, like, putting their foreheads against each other, and, like, I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, that was super weird.
he saved
And
their marriage.
I guess.
yeah.
And then at the end, it's really just about the whole moral is, hey, figure your wife, that's the moral at the end.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was like, was this really so hard to figure out, you guys?
Yeah.
Is this
Anyway,
really, like...
so this is what you want to do when you figure your wife, okay?
Oh, my God, don't.
I'm sorry. Okay. No, okay. But yeah, he like saved their marriage at the end, I guess.
I don't know.
Like they fight, but they don't really fight. I don't know. I thought they were gonna like make out or something like that. They were gonna.
Yeah, the energy felt so off.
Yeah, no, really, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just like, so this is like the type of film where I feel like I can critique it and I can have these conversations about it, but like I didn't think it was that good.
Right.
You
Exactly.
at all.
suggested it.
No, I didn't think it was
I know
good
I
either.
wanted to watch it, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah. No.
Well,
I
it
was
was,
really excited for it.
yeah. It
Yeah, I
okay.
was like, oh, like, what if this is done really well?
Well, unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's a what if question, I guess.
And it is interesting because it's like I felt like all the performances were good.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I will say I feel like Nicole Kidman kind of plays the exact same character in every show, but it's done very well.
I don't know if you've seen her in the AMC theater intros,
Of
but
course.
she kills it
She kills it.
there. She kills it. It makes me happy I'm in a theater. You know, it's like no other experience to
Right.
watch a film. So,
AMC.
yeah, it's AMC, right? It's
I think
not.
so. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's one of the. It's either Regal or AMC. I don't really have a preference on
It's hard for
the.
Antonio Banderas' character, whose name I forget though, right? Because he just gets the worst deal the whole movie, and then they're just like
Yeah.
suddenly okay at the end, basically.
Yeah, he understands what she needs. You know.
But she was like awful to him, right?
Well, probably. She was very vocal about, yeah, they've been married for 30 years. And one day she was like, I've never had an orgasm.
I
He's
know.
like,
Like one day she
what
just
are you,
drops it
what are
on
you
him.
talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 30 years. We have two kids. Like, yeah. So, I don't know. But, do you like the nickname Baby Girl? So, Baby Girl. Right?
It's a little weird.
Yeah, yeah. I like to call my, I don't like to say baby girl, I like to say, hey boo boo. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yuck.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Yeah, it was,
It was
you
really
know,
something.
Yeah,
very,
I think it's like weird that it's described as a thriller when I didn't really like feel like it was a thriller or a
yeah,
psychological thriller or any of that. I guess like her assistant like finding out and then like being kind of like an alpha to him.
yeah.
Like I guess that is the political or not the like psychological thriller part, but I don't know. I was
Have you ever been at a job where your boss had an affair with a worker?
not to my knowledge, but
Oh, a bummer. That would be pretty sick. Yeah.
Cool stuff.
I had
Yeah.
a bad boss that dated someone in the workplace, but I mean they were open about it and
But were
they didn't report to each other.
okay, but were they the same kind of caliber, or was one lower on the totem pole?
One was lower for a period of time, but when they met, they were at the same level. And then one got promoted before the other.
Yeah.
But then they were like on the same level again.
Nowadays it's not cool to date your coworkers, but back in the day, that's how you met your wife.
Yeah.
A lot of people met at work. I'm just saying. A lot
I
of
thought it was really lame, actually, the Kennedy Center couples.
Oh. There's actually, yeah, even at the middle school I worked at, like, there's a bunch of couples at middle school. All these teachers are shacking up with each other.
Oh, really? Right.
Yeah, people definitely were, at least in the middle school, they were like, definitely couples.
Yeah, I've heard it's wild in schools.
Yeah, well, the good part was, it was other teachers and not,
Yeah, that's
students. Yeah, so.
Probably good dating though. You're on the same schedule, right?
I mean, I guess you
All
have
the same
to.
breaks and everything, and
Yeah, I mean, maybe not always the same breaks, but yeah, you get to show up to work at the same time. And,
You want to hang out at recess?
gonna hang out, see every lunch period, Um, it is. I didn't find anybody in school, but it's okay. It's cool.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
stop subbing?
I did it one day last week. We'll see if I do it this week.
Yeah.
Been pretty chill. But then I also need shit to do during the day, so it's been kind of, I gotta keep active or something. I don't know. I gotta.
Martin's like a senior citizen. He's like made all
Yeah.
of his money. You should like volunteer at a museum.
I don't know.
Or get into pickleball or something.
Pickleball. I don't know. I did yoga two 2 days in a row.
That's good.
That's
a
so true.
lot.
Martin's an usher at the Kennedy Center.
Being an usher, that's cool though. I was an usher in college at the Patriot Center. So
The ushers get paid and they have a union.
yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's
yeah,
true.
the Patriot Center was not like that. But the point
Yeah,
is,
at the Kennedy Center, it's like a good gig.
Yeah, my
and
grandparents did that.
you get to watch the show for free, dude. That's cool.
For the most part, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it would suck the enjoyment right out of it after having to deal with patrons, but who knows?
Well, how bad can it be? I mean, I just have to.
Yeah,
pretty
Trump's gonna
bad.
be like, we need some alt-right ushers. Who's that guy from Netflix?
Okay,
With
why
the
am I the
pants.
alt-right? Why am I the alt-right guy? He wouldn't hire me because I'm DEI. So
Oh,
sorry, guys. Sorry, I don't fit. I don't
Yeah.
fit his criteria. So my dad. Not even whatever. You get to watch a show for free. I think it's a good gig.
Yeah,
That's,
I think so.
yeah. Yeah, when I saw Justin Bieber for free and Selena
yeah?
Gomez.
Yeah, that's a good gig. I mean,
Yeah, back dude, 2012 Justin Bieber. Okay,
Oh, shit.
yeah, I do like post baby, but he was still, you know, the teen star and Selena Gomez, Ludacris.
Oh, wow.
yeah, that's kind of a great gig, you know?
Yeah, so
Especially
like,
for a college student. Like, you get to see all these. Yeah, that's great.
dude, Neil Young, you know,
Oh, yeah.
Peter Gabriel.
Really?
Dude, Peter Gabriel was dope as shit. Oh,
Shock the monkey.
Dude, he did the entire Soul album.
I don't even know what that album is, but I'll take your word
That's
for it.
like all his big songs are on that album.
Oh, really?
Like Shock the Monkey and
Hell yeah.
the in your eyes holding up
Yeah.
the jukebox. So, yeah. So, and Flo Rida, dude. Remember Flo Rida? So, I did not get to meet any of them, but there was just Mumford and Sons, and this was like.
That was big. That would have been
Dude,
bigger on that.
back then, this is when they were like the biggest act. Back when they did the weird folk rock lame guy revival. Like every band had a dude wearing suspenders and
Yeah.
beard,
Right.
a mandolin, and
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
Jesus.
there's a whole generation of people that the mandolin was big back then. Like,
Yeah.
they had no drummer. It was just a dude stomping a bass drum. They don't
Yeah,
have
that's the whole drum thing, right? It's just
yeah,
a
yeah,
kick
they don't
drum.
have an actual drummer. The dude's just stomping the bass drum. So if you're a fan of percussion, terrible concert. I need more than the bass drum.
It's true.
And so.
That's funny you had that gig though.
Yeah. It was my sister worked in parking, and she told me, "Oh, I can get you, they'll hire you." But then they didn't hire me, and I came back, and they moved my application to ushering. I felt like they did not like me or something. I don't know. I was like, okay, well, suck my balls. So, that's basically, yeah.
Oh man.
But The only bad part about it was some people stand in the aisle and that it's a fire hazard, so that I have to go up, be like, "Hey, can you sit down?"
Sorry,
Yeah,
can
like
you
a
sit down?
sorry, please. I hate confrontation. So,
Oh,
Yeah, really.
we
yeah, like
know.
you guys sit
We all
down.
heard the story about Winston and avoiding him for.
Oh, we lived that story.
You guys see White Lotus, the new.
No, I haven't finished
I'm
the.
not caught up.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
saying in that show, I might be the security guard who's like,
Oh yeah. You would be that security guard.
I'm like, oh shit, I have to do my job. Oh fuck. Oh
That's
damn.
so funny. You identify yourself with characters like that.
Yeah,
That's
like,
so funny.
that's
That's
why
me.
I'm not a security guard because I feel like I can't do this. Like, this is too much for me.
Dude, my favorite still is when you watch that kid steal those AirPods and you
Yeah.
didn't confront him
I
about
still think about that
Okay.
like every
He
week.
didn't steal them. Like, hey, they were friends. I know. He gave
That's
them
stealing
that.
from your friend.
Yeah, like he gave them the. It's a joke, dude. It's a joke,
it. Martin
man.
doesn't snitch.
Yeah.
Dude, like a lot of friend groups have a klepto. Like we had
Well,
one klepto Patty. Like
well, I don't think you have good friends. Okay,
no, I mean I'm not friends with her anymore. But
Word.
everyone's like, oh yeah, she's a klepto. She like would steal from her friends.
Really?
Yeah, and the store.
Well, okay, we've
She would
all.
steal like anything.
Well, first of all, that's a major mental problem we shouldn't judge on. Okay? Know what I used to steal from the store? Know what? This is a good hack. If you go to Hallmark cards, they don't have barcodes on the envelopes. So I would steal envelopes because, there's no barcode. I needed envelopes. So I was like, oh, I can
What? Your
Needed
letters?
envelopes.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Sometimes you need envelopes, and it's like, well, I don't want to buy any. So
Why don't you want to buy them? How much are they?
You don't understand what being thrifty means. But like people, I'm sorry, you guys have never been poor. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I've not had a lot of money before, and I did not steal
But
envelopes.
yeah, but they were free. There's no barcode. You can take them. like,
But,
you
like,
a
what
trench
did you
coat.
need envelopes for?
yeah, maybe I was sending a letter to someone. I don't know. I mean.
Those creepy letters.
Sometimes you need an envelope, but you don't send stuff in the mail.
Not really.
Oh, well, this was back when I used to, okay? Maybe, I have those Christmas cards sometimes. I need an envelope, okay? Yeah, and then,
Well, like,
so,
where'd you get cards then?
no, it's not like a card. I would have a piece of paper I had written a letter on. So, and then I would put it in the envelope. But
I'd
then,
love to see the security camera footage of you stealing these envelopes.
yeah,
You're like, the kid's back again.
There he is.
they let me do it. And so, you guys never stolen anything like that.
No.
I mean, I think I've stolen something before, but I was never, like, a shoplifter.
And then, I never really stole them. I mean, only the envelopes, really. And there was this sticker book of like Spider-Man. I took some stickers off and put it on my shirt. So
Well, I'm glad you got that off your chest.
yeah, so I ruined that book for some kid. But they were just some stuff or some like stealing books from schools. Like no one's gonna
Yeah, true.
miss it or
Yeah, mine was more of like, like at a job, I would like print things that weren't work related
you
or
steal printer paper because I took.
yeah, I
Okay.
would take like printer paper maybe or
Or-
like just use office stuff,
Yeah.
but I don't really think that's a huge
I used this was I was like an adult, but I used to sneak into movies all the time.
Uh.
There's this theater in Alexandria. I would just walk in. No one would stop me.
Ah,
Dude, for like 2018, 2019, I don't think I paid for a movie. I would just walk in and just no one did anything. So,
dirty dog.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
so,
dirty dog.
yeah, so pretty, is that stealing? I don't know. I don't know.
I kind of feel like that's the kind of thing where it's like, I think the worst offense is like stealing from your loved ones. Like, I care less if someone's stealing from like,
Corporate America.
yeah, I think if someone is like, if you're with someone that does it all the time and they're likely to get caught, that's like annoying. Like, don't. I remember being annoyed like as a teenager if like there's someone who would like shoplift or something. Like, I didn't want to like be around them because I was like, don't get me in trouble too.
Yeah.
But I think stealing from like your friends and family is like
Let's
the
see.
biggest offense.
Where
That was
did I-
like the thing with like our klepto friend. I was like, I mean, like, I don't care if you like take nail polish from like
Whoa.
the store, but like don't steal $20 from like your friend. Like, that's insane.
I never stole money. That's fucked
Yeah.
up. Okay. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was what was the messed up part of it, I thought.
Yeah, sometimes if a roommate had certain food, I might take a couple pieces,
I was about to say that's definitely your move.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Martin is snacking.
Yeah, I do like some snacking.
You're a confident snacker.
Well, I ate her ice cream before. I can't remember. I think
I think you have, yeah.
there was something with ice cream I ate at Graham's house.
And then Lydia's like, oh, we gotta talk to him about this.
No, she didn't. She didn't
yeah,
do that.
no, there's definitely been some things.
Really?
That-
She said that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Graham. I didn't know it was a thing.
See, Martin,
Really? Is that true?
Yeah, it's basically been like eating things and then like what's left after you eat it, like your trash is still there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. There's like a line of crumbs from where you were, you know.
Oh, well, you know what? I make I do make a lot of crumbs. That is a big issue. I
It's hard
do
to lose you.
Yeah, I do make a lot of crumbs. That's true. I'm
buddy.
sorry. I
I love you.
apologize for that. I'm sorry. Yeah, that one time Lydia was like, "Hey, how was that food I made?" And I was like, "It's all right," and she thought I hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she was-
that's really rude, Martin.
no. All right means good. Like, what do you want me to say?
Yeah.
You should say it's good. Thank you.
Okay,
It's really good.
I
Thank
Yeah,
do.
you.
that's right.
I really
pretty sure-
enjoyed it. Like, thank you so much for
Okay,
like cooking.
When I say all right, that means good. Like, yeah, it's all right.
Okay,
like,
well, that's not what it means to most other people. So
okay.
next
I
time,
think-
just say it was great, Lydia. Thank you so much.
I
I really
appreciate it.
appreciate
Like
it.
all right, you're always like, all right, you know.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was like, it's really, really all right. Good. Great. Okay. Well, I'm sorry if I'm a bad house guest.
No, you're not. We love you.
See, that's manipulative. What you
What?
just did
No, I
there.
mean-
I know, that's so true.
That's
No,
so manipulative.
no,
You always
no.
do that. You
No,
always
that's
do
great.
that.
You're giving
Like
me-
a bad boy.
You're getting me criticism, so I was like, okay, I'll apologize for what I
No, but
done.
instead of just being like taking in stride and being like, oh my gosh, you're right. Like, I'll make sure like I clean up after myself later. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm such a bad house guest. It's like no one called you a bad house guest.
Well, it's implied.
It's not implied. You just leave fucking crumbs. Don't.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a disability.
Oh my god.
It makes me make crumbs. I'm sorry that
I guess
Well,
when you put it like that,
well, grab a broom, sweetheart. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
You know what? Well, I hear you. I hear you, and thank you everyone for letting me stay with you, and I will do better when I
I
return.
believe you.
When I return, it will be
You surely will.
yeah. But You know what? It may not be till like August now. I may be gone for a little bit, guys. So
Yeah.
sorry. You gotta live life without me. So
Okay, Martin, do you want to summarize this film?
okay,
I have to use the restroom.
it's okay, dude.
Wrap it
Yeah,
up.
I can't use my phone because it's about to die. I don't have a charger, and it's the only way I have a Metro card. So
do you how you get? Are you about to leave work?
yeah, I don't have a charger here.
Yeah, I just didn't want your phone to die before you got back. So
Well, I'm on my computer, so I'm fine. I'm just saying, you're gonna have to time yourself.
okay,
You're
well,
gonna have to time yourself this time, sweet cheeks.
I
So
got
get the
it.
timer going and let's wrap this up because Mama's got to go to the bathroom.
okay, I'll start it. We're starting the timer, everybody. Alright, here we go. Baby girl. It's about this woman who's not actually a baby, but she is a girl, and she has no. I'm sorry, this is stupid. She's having an orgasm with her husband, and then she meets some intern guy who's pretty hot, and then they hook up, and they do a lot of sexual type stuff, and I guess she comes or something, and then he kind of invades her life, but then he kind of, in a way, is helping her marriage, and at the end, it kind of gets a little bit murky there. He kind of leaves for another company, but then her husband knows how to, please his woman, so then their marriage is saved, and it's a happy ending. So, yeah.
See you next time, Rom Bros.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Ordinary